I had an investigator that was probably my most interesting investigator ever. The guy was born in Russia, moved to China, and that's kind of where he grew up. And then they came to Argentina, and that was all during the kind of the just post Second World War. And so they were Russian, so that's partly why they had to get out. And so then they came to Argentina, and he and his brother ended up coming to San Francisco. And so they both lived in San Francisco area for like 30 years, and then went back to Argentina. And the guy got married there, and then his wife passed away, so he stayed there. But it turned out that his brother was very influential on the military there. And so when they had some of their big uprisings and whatnot, the brother was kind of high up in their military and was actually one of the ones that helped protect Eva Peron, who was one of the presidents at the time. And so I don't remember all the details, but he had all the histories written on everything there because his brother was such a big part of it. So it was really cool that he could, later on when I got home from the mission, I could put names and places together with places that he had told us, and was able to see pictures of the areas he was talking about when he lived downtown Buenos Aires, and when all the different riots were going on and things like that. Other history about it, I don't know too much. I know that while I was there, some of the politics that were going on were with the farmers and taxes, and the country was trying to tax the farmers a lot more than they had in the past, to the point that the farmers were going on strike and not delivering their goods. And so to stop the delivery of them, the farmers would actually line the country roads with them and their shotguns and stop the trucks from going anywhere. And so there was some food shortages, and it was to the point that normally it was pretty peaceful. They didn't end up shooting, but every now and then there would. So there was a couple days where we'd get the phone call that we had to stay inside that day because something was happening. We never really heard what happened. But after the fact, I learned that it was mostly the farmers that were just putting up riot type things and trying to stop the oppression on the farmers.